The bye weeks are over. It's all about football all the time as we're underway here in Week 13. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Now a play fake here on first down. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And no, incomplete. Boy, they took a shot there on the first play, tried to start it out with a bang, but it's second down. Line of scrimmage, again the 25, 2nd and 10.
Tight end right. Set, lady. Go here. Hey, check. 3 down. 11. 10. Give me radar.
On 2nd and 10, Stafford. And open, that's Kiki QT, complete. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. That one goes for 24 yards. On first down at Stafford. And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42. Aaron Lynch in there to get him, and that's sack number 12 for him on the year. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. A shotgun snap for Stafford. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And this is caught at the 20. And he takes this thing way down into Chicago territory. A big play there for Detroit. 47 yards. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Set, 180.
Stafford on first down. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. And you know what else you're looking for?
What's that?
Who are the freshest guys coming off of the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
First carry for Kenyon Drake, and he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it's going to make it 3rd down at 6.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker, and what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Now with the play clock about to expire, we get a whistle and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Throwing on third down, Stafford. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Read it well, and it's picked. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. They were ball hawks last week. They had a trio of interceptions on defense. In the first drive, they pick up right where they left off.
They're creating quite a reputation for themselves, aren't they? And sometimes what happens is when they know that the defense can take the ball away, as they saw the previous week, now you try too hard to not let them take it away, and you force yourself into errors. They've intimidated them in a sense and gotten the ball from them.
Lock in, lock in. Lock in, lock in.
After the interception, here's Trubisky. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line.
We talked about prior to the game, and it played out right there on the first play, didn't it? This offensive line is going to have its hands full all night long.
Now, you often speak of scripts to start a game. Does this mean that play number 2, they're going to go off the script a little bit?
Yeah, what's interesting is that most people, when they script now, they actually script those contingencies in, okay, in case they can't run the play they want to. How it's long distance now, let's go to that play.
Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21.
Lock in, lock in.
Now it's Trubisky. Looking left side, he's got it, complete. And they'll get him down right at around the 11-yard line. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up third down. And some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on 3rd and long.
Lock in, lock in. 18, 18. Lock in, lock in.
From the gun, it's Trubisky. Dancing to his left. Now Trubisky lost the football, and this is scooped up by the Lions. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line. He had gained really good yardage, but that's what you tell your quarterbacks, right? Get down after you've got the run.
You don't have to prove your toughness. You know, I think that's what a lot of coaches are trying to preach to their guys. Get the yardage, get down, protect the football, and protect yourself from extra hits as well.
And Detroit getting set to go now. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in their conference.
Six yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
Set, lady.
Out of the gun, Stafford. And the hit jarred loose. It's incomplete.
It's easy to see when we review this that the ball needs to come out quicker, because if you don't throw it right on the break, you bring a crowd of people into the equation.
And that's why it got knocked away there. Well, they were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4. From the gun, here's Stafford. Eluding the pressure right. And probably the wise decision there. No one open. He just throws it away. And that keeps the field goal on the table as it's 4th down.
I'm not sure we could spot any tendency here on this 3rd down. They could have run it or passed it. Either one was available. They chose to try and get it through the air, but they were unsuccessful.
So they recovered the fumble, but ultimately could not take advantage of the short field. Definitely
a lost opportunity right there. I mean, they were in prime position to put 6 on the board. Ended up settling for 3.
And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. And still a lot of football to be played in this season. We're only in November. A lot can happen between now and January. But if it ended today, they would just be on the outside of the playoff picture looking in. So a lot to fight for.
Yeah, and wasn't it interesting in our meeting with the coaching staff that they all made sure to let us know, we know where we are right now. But the playoffs don't start tomorrow. We still got some time, and they plan on putting it together, formulating a streak, and the whole month of December still left to play. They think they can get in.
And they made it very obvious to us that there's no playoff talk in the locker room right now. It's win this game and look to next week.
Excellent focus.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Now Trubisky to throw on 2nd. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Burton. And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. I think defensively you're okay with that. You're in the first quarter. He's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively.
Look in, lock in.
Now a handoff, Johnson. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first. Well, this is the reigning NFC Offensive Player of the Week. Runs like that might get him another award.
Yeah, thunderbolt right out of the gate, huh? How about that, hitting the defense hard early? And, of course, carrying the momentum from last week into this week's game.
Looking to throw, Trubisky on 1st down. Flushed out right. Completing it to the right side, Johnson. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. Now, that's one they hate. The ball's got to come all the way back.
So that's an explosive play, a really explosive play that gets wiped out, and they have to start over after the penalty.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty.
Lock in, lock in. Lock in, lock in.
From the shotgun is Trubisky. Escape. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down.
You've called plenty of games in your career. Do you believe in momentum, my man?
I do, and I think we're seeing it right here.
Oh, there's no doubt about it. The run that he's been on, how about that? 3 sacks in a game a week ago, and another one right here.
18.
Oh, he's feeling it in a big way.
18. Lock in, lock in. Lock in, lock in.
On 2nd down, here's Trubisky. And the pressure gets to him again.
He's the NFL sack leader coming into the game. And now that's 2 more that he's added to his total.
He wants some separation from spot 1 and 2 in that sack category. Needs something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long.
Move, move, move. Ran, up. We go. Hey, 18. Lock in.
Out of the gun, Trubisky. Now Trubisky lost the football.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
And Detroit getting set to go now. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
That good for 22 and a first down.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of the yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down with that run.
Back to throw, Stafford. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Wasn't it fun in pregame standing downstairs and watching Matthew Stafford throw the football? I mean, that bad boy just whistled.
He can just rock it.
It just whistled by us, didn't it? But what is the one knock on him? Accuracy.
Yeah.
And that's what we just saw there, an incompletion on that throw downfield.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Stafford. Throw left side, complete to QT. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down. They face a 3rd and 4 after that last completion gets them 6.
Tight end right. 21. Set. Waiting.
Operating from the gun. Stafford. And he'll find Galladay. That's complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 15 yards through the air and a first down.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route. Drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Double. Zero.
On first down, Stafford here. And he'll find QT on the right side, complete. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well. Two minutes to play here in the first half. We'll come back to Ford Field after this. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Hey, tag 50 left.
On first down, Drake. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Kenyon Drake with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Lions are able to grow their lead. Prater for the extra point. And the lead grows to 10-0. Here's Prater now set to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Bears offense now heading back out onto the field, and it's been a rocky start for them thus far. They had the turnover and then the punt on those first two drives.
So there is optimism because they've improved, right? The turnover, you just noted it on the first drive.
Punt's better than the turnover.
The punt is better on the second one. Now they're hoping to turn into first downs and hopefully points.
Lock in.
And they'll start the drive on the ground with Johnson. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral, also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Lock in. Red, up. Check three.
Now Trubisky on first down. Hits his target. It's Taylor Gabriel. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 23 yards on the play.
Let's go.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Lock in. Lock in.
A first down carry here for Johnson. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
Lock in. Lock in.
They run play action for Howard. Now Trubisky. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead. As the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. A first trip to the red zone for the Bears. They have a 1st and 10 at the 18.
Lock in.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he's got it. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. And now the passing game here in the second quarter starting to heat up a little bit.
Don't you feel the rhythm starting to happen, right? You see it now. The confidence is starting to rise. I think now as a play caller, because that has happened, you lean on it a little bit more. You don't go totally away from running the football.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. It's the fullback. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Bears have cut it to within a score. Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. Here's Parkey now, set to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. Here's the Detroit offense now as they head back out onto the field. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
Drake will start the drive on the ground. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now a first down throw. Stafford. Flush to his right. Now on the run. He'll throw it back. It's caught inside the 25. And he finally goes down at the 23-yard line. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. He hit his first, this one from 40 yards out. And Prater's kick is on the money. It's good. So we've reached halftime here in Detroit with the Lions out on top. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, here's Prater now set to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. So here's the Bears offense now as they get set to start this third quarter. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. And they start the second half with Johnson. And he'll get about 3 as he takes this up near the 25.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
Red, up. Lock in.
On second down, Trubisky. He's going to go for a big play now. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. They go play action here on 1st down. Able to fight through one tackle, eluding the pressure right. And his throw is incomplete. The intended receiver was David Johnson. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, touch and time here critical for those types of throws. He put a lot of zip on that one. Needed just a little bit more finesse trying to get it to his back.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. On 2nd down, Johnson. And very little there. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
If they want a first, they need to get the football to the 32 here on 3rd down.
Lock in.
Throwing here, Trubisky. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
So now on comes the field goal unit, and wow, this is no ordinary try here. So this will be spotted on the midfield logo. It's a 58-yard attempt. These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted, but I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yep.
They are more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent, and we made them specialists.
Well, and now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason. Stafford and the Lions now have it 1st and 10 at their own 24. Now a handoff for Drake. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral-type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. To throw on 2nd down to Stafford. And a quick throw here, that's complete. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. And, boy, they had high praise for this rookie receiver when we asked the coaches about him, didn't they?
They certainly did, and obviously they liked his measurables. Otherwise, they wouldn't have brought him onto the team. Height, weight, speed, all of that. But how about what they really said? Competitiveness. That's what they really liked about him. The way he goes after the football, competes for it, and decides when it's in the air, it's his and only his.
3rd and 2, Stafford. He goes underneath to Drake. No gain at all on the play there, and that brings up 4th. So they go pass on 3rd and 2. They complete it, but no gain. Should they have tried to run it?
I thought that running the ball in that situation is what they would have done, because at worst case scenario, you may bring up a 4th down decision for your team. Instead now, they're not close to the 1st down.
That's fielded at the 8-yard line. 12 yards on the return that time, and the Bears take over. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that 1st down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
After the incompletion, they'll try once more from the 20-yard line on 2nd and 10. They pitch it out to Johnson. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. Now Trubisky lost the football, and the Lions have recovered.
The psychology of the game never ceases to amaze me because you would think there would never be a fumble from what we hear from coaches all the time, right?
And how much they practice not fumbling.
Practice it, preach it, talk about it all the time. You would think no one would ever turn it over. Yet they are humans out there running around, and we just saw another one.
Opportunistic by the defense. On 1st and goal, Drake. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Kenyon Drake with his 14th touchdown of the year, 2nd of the game. And the Lions use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Extra point good by Prater, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. Here's Prater now set to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Here's the Chicago offense coming back out onto the field. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it, though, because you're exactly right.
You like that, don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. Is that word again, symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis, symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept using it.
And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here.
You see it? Red, up!
Again, it's Johnson. 2 yards on the pickup there, but it's enough to give him a new set of downs.
Second and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on third down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down. That's exactly what they did.
18. Red, up! Lock in. Blue.
On 1st and 10, it's Trubisky. Underneath for Johnson. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Lock in.
On 1st down, Trubisky. Throw left side complete. That's Burton. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down. That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7.
Lock in.
Play action. Now Trubisky. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Johnson, the intended target, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
Nothing open downfield, and he had to get that one out in a hurry because he just knew he was about to take a big shot. Probably couldn't get his legs into the throw. Became an all-arm throw trying to check it down to his running back. Incomplete.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Red, up! Lock in.
On 3rd down, Trubisky. And that would not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this 3rd quarter of play. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
You see it?
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Burton. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And that is incomplete. The Bears tried it on 4th down, unable to convert. And the Lions will take over. So they really needed points here in a 2-score game. Could not come away with anything there on 4th.
And while we know they're a little bit discouraged here, they can't check out of this game. You and I have called a good number of games over the course of our career where we've seen these types of situations. Teams get the ball back, and that miracle does occur. So they can't let that dream go just yet. They have to get stout on defense.
Have it 1st and 10 at their own 46.
You winning, Kenneth?
A shotgun snap for Stafford. Flushed out right. They'll find a man over the middle. It's Galladay. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Another nice pickup through the
I think he lied. I think he got fired. I think he got fired.
Yeah. Of course I'm winning against this man.
Here's Stafford now, 2nd down.
They don't never block no more for that shit, bro. Like, it's 5 guys over there, bro, and they never block it every time.
A pass for negative yardage, obviously. No.
All right, bro, like, how do y'all not block? How do nobody block that?
Maybe you let that one go, right? Because
5 guys over there, bro. We don't get one. We don't get the fucking corner.
they're trying to catch everything. So it's
You stream on YouTube?
Yeah. Aggravating, bro.
Completion certainly not what they were hoping for, as now they'll try to convert on 3rd.
Okay. I said okay.
From the gun, here's Stafford. Incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on,
Fuck this
how
man.
about the
I'm gonna go
execution
for
of that
it.
defense right there? Zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Where's the play? Bruh, fuck it. But now I gotta punt it, bro. I can't find the damn play. This is the only thing about having all these damn plays in your playbook, bro.
Here's Sam Martin now.
Come on, Sam.
How you doing?
He said,
He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. And a nice
"You in
job.
the house?"
This one right on the 5-yard line.
Oh.
And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. And last time they were very fortunate in this offense. They went for it on 4th.
Oh, I'm so aggravated, bro.
But the other guys
That's a fucking touchdown.
Y'all game on my fast.
Man, you know he's a milkman.
That was planned going into it, not necessarily to not get the 1st down or to have the defense have to hold it. He
trusted his defense.
Trusted his defense very much, and I think that that's how he's going to play this game.
Gregory Johnson has been unblockable this entire game, though. He real deal. Him and my other boy game wrecked this whole game.
Why?
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to
Why you can't believe that?
and flies in like a missile to stop that one.
No.
Line of scrimmage.
A loss of a yard there to start out.
This game over.
2nd and 11. They go to Johnson again, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now we're going to get a stoppage. Appears to be an injured Bear on the field. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. So time to start going in the other direction.
It's over.
Now 3rd and long. On 3rd down,
No, we could have ate before we left.
take this one up to about the 6-yard line.
Dang, ended that boy David Johnson season done.
You're down 2 scores. Have to go for this, don't you?
And they thought that as soon as they took over possession. It didn't matter where they were on the field. They were always going to be in 4-down territory. Backed up, in good situation, it didn't matter. So they've been preparing for
As soon as he came over
the
there.
entire time.
It's his family event, man. Everybody was over there. You blowing it. You making it something.
Let's go. It's over.
And now, the ball's going to go over on downs here inside the 10-yard line. So here come the Lions now. But they can thank their defense for another stop. And now, look at the score, where they've got the football. They're looking pretty good.
There's another blowout.
Now you're thinking to yourself, let's just take some time off the clock. Work it down, and of course, you put another touchdown on the board, you pretty much say bye-bye to this one.
Play calling here can be a little bit more conservative because of the lead.
A little bit more conservative. The biggest thing, everyone understands how to get the ball downfield and how to stay in bounds and make sure the clock keeps running. Well, you had the punt on your first drive, and on the first play of the second drive.
Oh, God, I want to score.
Something good to happen right here, right now.
It's 2nd and goal, back to the 8-yard line now. Throwing is Stafford. Escaping the pressure right.
Come on, bro. Why would you throw it towards a DB? But Matthew Stafford's stupid. So aggravating, bro. Like, bro, all you gotta do is throw it away. You throw it towards this man.
They'll begin the drive with Howard. And he will forge his way forward only up to the 2-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
God, oh, Matthew, fucking retarded, bro.
Because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
This is Howard on 2nd down. And he's able to get this across the 10 before being taken down.
This nigga do this tight ass spin move, bro. Come on, like, fuck out of here. He got like 5 fucking running backs. He don't even care about winning either. This motherfucker just want to not lose by a lot.
We'll come back to wrap this one up after this.
That boy done gave up. He really did gave up. This nigga sorry, bro.
He had a great read there from his free safety position. Charles, you know with those guys, it's all about their eyes. They have to be laser focused.
Yeah, I had to fake my way through it when I was playing, but now I can see exactly what they're doing. And on that play, he obviously had no presence to feel like he's being pushed.
And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes.
Remember throughout my career here, defensive coaches always say, guys, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. But they put themselves in a great spot with this big lead, and they know they've got to throw the ball.
These pass rushers have to be salivating. It is pin your ears back time indeed. Let's see what they draw up here. 3rd and long following the sack of Trubisky. Here's the first carry for Troy Cole. Able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. The Lions now going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9. They'll try and throw forward with Trubisky. Flush to his right.
Hey, you gotta be kidding me, bro.
They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a 1st down.
God, this sorry ass nigga scramble, bro.
He picked up that 1st down. Without it, this game is over.
And when he took off, it was almost like, oh no, this might be it. But pressure comes and Trubisky goes down.
This offensive line flat out cannot handle this pass rush. We've seen it.
There we go. Make up for it, bro. Make up for it.
7 sacks in this game thus far.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. They'll run it now out of the gun.
This nigga is so sorry, bro. This nigga, that boy quit on his team.
Yards back, but they're going to need a lot more than that here on 3rd down.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
What called you a fluke?
He's sorry as fuck.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
He's garbage as fuck. He flew. He can't beat me. He never beat me. That's why he'll never beat me.
You should tell him that.
Damn.
They've got the lead.
He'll never beat me ever.
That boy quit on his team, man. That man don't care about these boys. I should blitz. Matter of fact.
Converted once on this drive. On 4th, they'll go again and try once more.
Lock it, lock it. Lock it, lock it.
Trubisky to throw.
Let's go. Yeah.
Yeah, I went for Kenny to get done with the game.
Sorry ass nigga.
We all in the league, man.
They get ready to head back onto the field. 2 timeouts
That boy quit on his team, man. What type of coach are you?
It really shouldn't, but a lot of coaches look at it similar to baseball.
That boy Gregory Johnson, whole damn game repping.
Listen, think about the intentional walk, right? What if one gets past the catcher? What if he uncorks a wild one and now you still have an opportunity? That's why they like to use it all the way through.
throwing here. Stafford. To the right and complete to Galladay. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the 1st down completion. Now whistles and a timeout call here. Not sure of the point of this, but they'll stop it with 4 seconds to go in the game.
Man, never beat me, dog.
Oh, now look at this. They're lining up to add 3 more. Little insult to injury here late in the game. And the 13-year man puts it through, and that will stretch the lead up to 13. So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but it's still 8 up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
Well, call it a convincing win here in this one, and we
It should have been worse.
plays throughout. Maybe one of the most interesting ending the game on an onside kick. They actually recovered it, but it didn't really matter.
No, you're exactly right, and maybe they just wanted to work on something, right? Even though it wouldn't have affected the final score, you work on it, you get it, you feel good about that. I remember I had a coach that said, I don't waste those onside kicks. You don't get many of them anyway. Let's not use them when we don't need to.
My gosh, dog. Matthew Stafford threw them ugly ass picks, dog.
Keep pace for that first round bye as they move to 11-1. And now they'll have a few extra days here before they face the Giants next week. Meanwhile, for the Bears, it was a win they needed to turn the season around, but instead they fall to 5-7. And they'll try to get back to their winning ways next week as they head to Indianapolis to take on the Colts.
Damn, dog. Good shit, team.
Well, I'm right back.
Alright.